Here are the main ingredients we'll be using for our cauliflower corn pie. We have some eggs, onion and thyme, corn, cauliflower, evaporated milk, a variety of cheeses, and salt and pepper to taste. And I'll be listing these ingredients with their quantities in the description box below for you guys. Our cousin just brought us these lovely pimentos, so I'm going to add that into the mix for the cauliflower corn. I washed and trimmed the cauliflower and cut it into smaller pieces like florets. And here I have it in a pot in a single layer with some water, a little bit of water at the bottom of the pot. I'll show you, it's not a lot, just a little you need. And now I'm going to put it on high. It's better to place the cauliflower in a single layer because then it'll cook evenly. I sprinkle the cauliflower with some kosher salt and coarse ground black pepper. And now you can see it has come to a boil. I reduced the heat to medium, and what I'm going to do now is just cover the pot. Make sure it's nice and tight, and I'm going to steam the cauliflower for about 3 to 5 minutes until it's tender. It's been 5 minutes, so I'm going to check, and I don't know if you can see, but when I put my fork in there, the cauliflower is nice and tender. So I'm going to turn the heat off and take it off the heat. I place the corn in a microwave safe dish, and I try to get it in a single layer just like I did with the cauliflower. I also season the corn with a sprinkle of kosher salt and some coarse ground black pepper. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to cover my dish, and I'm going to pop it in the microwave. Make sure it's covered really good. And then pop it in the microwave for about 3 to 5 minutes on high, and then check it to see if it's. The corn has been in the microwave 5 minutes, so let's give it a check. Just going to taste it. I think that's perfect because remember, when we put this pie into the oven, it's going to continue cooking and baking. Now that we have our corn and cauliflower all prepped, it's time to prepare our other ingredients. I have my 8 eggs beaten with the thyme leaves mixed in, and I'm just going to sprinkle with a little bit of salt and some black pepper. Remember, we need to layer our flavors, so every time we add additional ingredients, you need to check and make sure that you have a good flavor. Here I have the onion that I've grated, and I have the pimentos chopped. So now we are going to add this to our eggs and stir this in. We want to always make sure that we have all our flavors blended, but you know, this is just amazing because just the aroma of the onions and the thyme, the fresh thyme with the pimentos, it just smells absolutely delicious already. Now I'm adding our carnation milk or evaporated milk. Any kind of evaporated milk that's a good quality you can use. So I just put 1 can in right now, because I want to check it and make sure to see how much liquid we have in there before I add some more. I've added my cheese. I have a cup of Parmesan, a cup of 4 cheese Mexican blend, and also a cup that's a mixture of Swiss and Gruyere cheeses. So now I'm just going to stir this into the mixture. And then after I add my corn and my cauliflower, that's going to give me a good idea as to whether I need to add more evaporated milk and how much I need to add. Looks great. Now we've got our corn and cauliflower added to our mixture. So we're just going to go ahead and fold that in. And you know what, looking at this, I actually think I would like to add more cheese to it because I like a lot of cheese. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. I added another 2 cups of the 4 cheese Mexican blend, and I think this is looking just right to me because I'm trying to, you know, kind of I'm doing another take on my macaroni pie recipe using the same, almost the same ingredients, but instead of using macaroni or pasta, I have substituted cauliflower and corn for our pie. Here I have a nice large casserole dish that I am buttering all around, sides and the bottom, with some butter. And I'm using this really good butter that we love so much. It's Kerrygold from Ireland. It's just delicious. I poured our cauliflower corn mixture into the casserole dish and spread it out evenly. And also just make sure that you have the liquid part of it distributed evenly as well, so that it's a nice balance. And the last thing I'd like to do before our pie bakes is to, of course, sprinkle on some more cheese all over the top. Now I'm going to pop it into a 350-degree Fahrenheit heated oven on the middle rack for 35 to 45 minutes, and then so this is 35 minutes. I'm going to give it 5 more minutes and check it again. 45 minutes. I think this is perfect.